Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome or welcome back to your new happy place. This is going to be a summer solstice reading, and we're going to have three paths to choose from. So I'm going to have you pick a hue, whether that be yellow, glorious, almost incandescent luminescence, blue, it's like a sky full of stars right there, or red. It's like pure I am lusciousness. Okay. What's funny is every single zodiac that I've read already has had different descriptions of these colors. I love the way this works. I'll see you at your reading. Thank you. Well, hello there, Libra. And if you chose the yellow path for the summer solstice, this is going to be your start here. Look at how gloriously. Psh. That's the word. Psh. It's like alive. Beautiful. Beautiful. Makes me feel like summer. Summer solstice for sure. Okay, let's see what you're. You've got Odin's rune, the blank rune. Would you look at that? Magic itself, the innate, the unseen, the stuff that gets stuff done for you, works with you, through you, for you, around you, because of you, magnifies, amplifies anything that you desire. Wow. Okay. It's a great place to start a new cycle. I'm going to start with your archetypes first. Excuse me. We have this, is so beautifully energetic, but more of like it's not chaotic. It's more of like a luscious glow. Wow. Okay. The bridge. We're talking about the rainbow bridge. Well, definitely expansive, right? Would you look at that rainbow being offered from one hand to another? Across that dark expanse. That is a beautiful archetype. Beautiful. All good things right there. Okay, and show me the self, the Libra going forward here. The vision. Beautiful. I mean, talk about lusciously expansive. Magic, 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 magic. You have something to offer there, beautiful Libra on the yellow path. And what does Libra have in their hand? I'm sorry, where are they going? Into the unseen. Well, there we go. The magic itself. Well, this is very, 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 very illuminating. Or will be. And what do they have in their hand as a tool? The river. Self-reflection. More of a journey, seeking true self. I wonder if this is a journey that you are already on or have found, considering we have the rainbow bridge here, and we'll find out. But it looks like you may have found your reflection and maybe sharing it. Okay, and why? The nectar. Okay, you may be sharing. You may be sharing. And the nectar is all that awesome desire that one has, the manna from heaven, the good stuff, the stuff that visions are made of. Joy, right? Magic, faith. Wow. The proof of faith, even. The nectar. Wow. Okay, let's see what your archetype, I'm sorry, your smile from the Awake Oracle. My favorite little beaver. Just pulled the plug on the lake. Smile. You got this. The stats of 174 hertz, and she is number 13. Of course she is. I love stats. Big fan of the cats here. I don't know if you noticed. We're a fan. Thank you, Bastet. And that's all about the purr of a kitten. I mean, the purr of a cat. Like, that frequency itself is the nectar. And secure in the unseen, and their vision being exactly what they expect to see in the reflection of the river. So smile. There's your bridge. You're welcome. Okay. Hey, I get silly around here. The cheese is free, but thank you. All right, the lower worlds. The lower worlds. The ancestors, hidden gifts, magic. I won't read that. We might read that. Boundaries. Just look at the flower growing out of that bubble. Boundaries. Excuse me. You know, this bubble is clear. It does make me think of the unseen. You know, that you're always protected. You know, you're always in this bubble. Let me read the lower world for us. Hang on just a second. Okay, so this lower world, I was intrigued. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you because it seems very appropriate, especially for the beginning of a whole new self-propelled rainbow bridge path, right? Okay, so the lower world, it is number 31. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. The invitation for this card: it is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died, will become blessings. Wow. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. Right? I thought that was pretty big. It's like smile. You know, and this ripple coming out from my little beaver here, you know, is the depth of that lower world. You know, the gift of it. And this flower growing out of this circular boundary. You know, again with let me get your tarot, so because you know I could talk forever. Definitely cherishing your perspective and your authentic appreciation of being your individual awesome self, but in and amongst the plan for all of us to be just that is how this feels. So the vision, you know, is magic, you know, pure ecstasy on legs, right? So the vision is exactly what it sounds, you know. It's wonderful to have vision and to walk in it. So, you know, kudos to you, Libra. Walking in a vision is, you know, is a beautiful thing. So the vision yourself walks into the realm of the unseen with the river in your hand, which is your own reflection, an idea of your true self, who your true self is, because of nectar. It's like so vast, I'm not sure of the actual trajectory yet, but I know that this is most left definitely about pulling back, coming home to yourself in order to sit, not physically, but in order to go into this unseen lower world aspect of your heroic story, which is in essence all day, in every way, the rainbow bridge here, the bridge from before until now, from that aspect to this one, from how it can't be to how it most definitely could be. So that's all vision too. A person with vision is doing that all the whole time, shaping that vision, and it's always a flexible thing, which there's boundaries with the flower growing out of it and the ripple effect with smile. Even the river has motion, right? And then you have this nectar being the whole reason why, which is exactly the purr of a cat. And this being this sweet sort of vibration feeling. This is amazing. Whomever you are, Libra. Look, we got the Ace of Swords on the bottom. Whomever you are, you're beautiful, and I can't wait to see what Tarot says, because this is truly amazing. The universe wants you to find your sweet spot and purr like a kitten and realize how magical all that is. Realize how magical you are and your vision is, and how much the unseen is for you. Most definitely. Visions are supported. Visions are supported, for sure. Okay. Let's see the situation, please. Exactly. Rainbow Bridge nectar. All day. There's some vision. There we go. Would you look at that? Smile. Hidden treasures. It's all about your happiness. Let's see where we need to go here. It's all about you being happy. Most definitely. What is the situation, please? Exactly. It's all about you being happy. The unseen, you're in the realm of the unseen. It's just like, just say what's going to make you happy and you got it. Let's look at what's going to make you happy. Like real true nectar. Not just happy temporarily. And remember, you have the oh my. Okay. Get the why. Sacred mission. Optimism and faith. All right. You've got a mission here, love. Let's see. Wow. So your situation is the Ten of Cups. Smile. There's gifts here for you. Gifts here for you. You're safe to seek your true nectar, and fully supported while you do it. You are most definitely inspired to follow this path of your vision with full faith that you have all the magic you need in the whole world, literally, with you. Okay. Keep going. Okay. The Six of Wands is going to be you in the past, Libra. Beautiful, beautiful Libra. Let's see. Recognizing yourself as having a vision. Working with all that is. Knowing if this is for you. Or at least being willing to look at it. As this being absolutely your life and your desire to. Why do I keep doing that? Like a magic wand. Right? You are showing up as the Ace of Wands. All right, what's the surrounding environment here? Help me formulate this pathwise, because it looks like it's just like start. It's just a start. Okay, so the Three of Cups is your surrounding, which is grace all day. That's the unseen. Spirit. Smile. You're surrounded in all of this, okay? Recognizing that you recognizing the opportunity you find yourself in to hold that wand. I love that. And being supported while doing it. Okay. Whether you know it or not, right? Unseen. Can I see Libra in the, whoa, Libra in the path, on the past. In the past on this path, or up to this path. I'm sorry. The present. There's a lot of P's there. Present. We've got the devil here. Feeling limited. Feeling limited. Well, therein lies the bridge, and we are going into the lower world in order to smile and recognize that how much of a gift it truly is to be alive right now. Okay? How much of a gift it is to truly be alive right now. Purring like a kitten, knowing what feels good, knowing that you have a vision, the unseen works with you, and all you really need to do is ever is look into your own magnanimity and your own fullness of yourself and the progression of that, the ripple effects that you make, and how glorious that all is. Live in your body, purr like a cat. King of Pentacles in the future, most definitely. Inhabiting all of yourself, realizing how glorious that actually is. And then I have one more. This would be the interesting in the middle here. The vision. Knight of Swords. This is always the knight in shining armor for the south. Very much the river. As well as the bridge. The understanding that you're always able to, glean whatever it is that you need to in the moment that you're in Libra. I mean, I think trusting your sword and going on your sword, as far as your vision, your certainty that, of what it is that propels you. There being magic in that. There is magic in that. Most definitely magic in that. This magic rune. This magic rune is keeps catching my eye. I almost want to get you another one to see what other kind of energy you're playing with. Okay, this one first. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the thing in your way, your block, your cross. Trusting the messages that you're getting, trusting that you're in the realm of the unseen and that the nectar on your lap is actually the magic of it all. Holding a vision. I just felt a whole wave of trust us. Like, I have this unseen eye looking at me in regards to this nectar, and Bastet over here purring like a kitten. My beautiful beaver up here smile, and the effect of that. With this wondrous vision, expectant belly with owls on the outside. It's really magical feeling. It's very, very, very magical feeling. Okay, so the Two of Wands is going to be your hope, and which is exactly that. Knowing that you are in the realm of the unseen is everywhere all the time. It's all for you. That threshold in your hand, the river in your hand, your true self, this world in this I am's hand. is most definitely the goal. Being able to see all of the gold from every era, yours or otherwise, the true gifts of humanity, our vision, our true selves, knowing that most of us are unseen. Wow. Psh, talk about a rainbow bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like I'm shouting. And there's fireworks going off. There's fireworks going off right here. This is your fear. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, you are not alone. You are so, so not alone. So not alone. Let's see, how does that play out? This one here. I'm playing in it. Exactly. This whole lower world here is like the experience of the unseen. If you're not able to do it right here in the moment that you're in, start here in the moment that you're in and look at your own story up until now. I'm sure there's at least one thing in your history that you cannot explain with your own human power, your own human, human hands, human legs. Start to look at how magical your desire is. Okay, I think that's what the message is here, Libra. You are not just a body on this earth. You are all that is, that created a body so that it could experience every bit of this experience. It's like bring the romance back to being alive, right? Bring that golden treasure, rainbow awesomeness back to being, the joy of that. I feel like I'm maybe not expressing this as well as I want to, but I'm sure it's coming across for whomever needs this message. It's glorious. We all need this message. Page of Pentacles, absolutely. Hold that. That's yours. It's all yours. This is most definitely a gift from you, to you, because of you, and for you. It's all about you. I mean, and your happiness in seeking from whatever angle makes you happy to always be able to see exactly how supported you are. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this is the outcome. Exactly. The High Priestess. You will flow with this nectar and the unseen, seeing yourself clearly. All the world, all the way. Once you get into that sweet spot of knowing there's more, you will really start to feel how blessed you really truly are. There are no limits. There's nothing you ever, need to effort for at all as far as understanding who you are in the moment that you're in. Open your beautiful Libra self up to it, and it will be right there. You will absolutely see and understand. Smile and know it's for you, and feel for that. The High Priestess is most definitely a flow of feeling, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be a feeling. Everybody experiences their own intuition and all of that awesomeness in their own way. In the realm of the unseen, you will be aware of the support you do have. And that is the nectar of life and the most beautiful gift from Bastet and Odin and all that is. Wow, Libra. It's like a whole new step for you, a whole new level. And then instead of working with the swords, you're going to be working with fire and all the rest of it. It's like instead of, you guys are very air. So instead of like hovering on all these facts, start flowing with your flow, right? Because you are not alone. You do not, uh, there's much more to your story, right? Much more to your story. And what an invitation that is. What an invitation that is. Let me see here. I want to look at that one more time. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. Rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyche. The lower world is a place of our ancestors where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past, a realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons, transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. Exactly. Go in, get yourself, and know that that is your power. That is your nectar. All your feelings of how you see your vision of how this all plays out and how it all works for you is what's in your hands right now. How you see yourself is the most important aspect of this new path because it is a rainbow bridge. And I want to say, as glorious as all of this message is, with the Knight of Swords in the middle here, it's just so beautiful. And you may or may not be speaking it out loud because you are recognizing it. What do we have on the bottom? You're definitely going towards it. We have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. So definitely going into the realm of the unseen with a vision of nectar. Because you want to feel full of yourself. You want to understand to the best of your ability in every moment that you're in that you're so fully supported and your joy is really where it's at. Your Ten of Cups. Your joy and, how do I want to say that? Joy and understanding, but it would be more like appreciation, right? Appreciation. You will really start to appreciate your story. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Hmm. I just heard you got to go through to get out, and that's what that rainbow bridge is really, coming from one perspective to the other, right? Seeing things from all sides. And Libra, I do believe that your really wondrous, wondrous mind can really find some beauty in this particular message. And it's like, go for your nectar, love. Smile. This is all for you. And it's just like love yourself in that, right? Wrap yourself up in that nectar and go into this lower world aspect. And allow the unseen to help you see that it is true. This is glorious. With you as the Ace of Wands, I can't wait to see what happens next. So I'm gonna say that is the beginning of your path for your particular summer solstice with this gloriousness in a jar. And I want to invite you to, please subscribe if you'd like to see the next one as well. Magnanimous. Thank you. It was a pleasure to read for you. Until the next one, peace. Well, hello, Libra. Lovely, lovely blue summer solstice. Wondrous sky in a bottle. This color is like, it's like so deep. Just kind of can sink into the mysterious glory of it. Okay, wonderful. Let's see here. All right, we have the rune of Ansus, which is the mouth. And all that that implies, how magical your word is, your beliefs, your opinions of things, how you understand things, how you project that understanding into the world that you live in, how you call things, right? Okay. Let's see. So the first archetype here is going to be your reason for the season, as it were. The warrior. The warrior. That beautiful, glorious rainbow perspective. You know, and this warrior is number 10. And I noticed that this reading begins at 30 minutes and 7 seconds, 3007. And this is making me think of the zeros in between the 3 and the 7. You know, and you have the third eye and this glorious gem here, well protected. The serpent coming through. This is very interesting. Your understanding and perspective is most definitely what we're looking at. I love this. Okay, Libra as the self going forward, please. The mask. The mask. Okay. Which seems very appropriate. And the mask in these archetypes here is about, you know, what has been suppressed up until now. And with this perspective here, it's like all in, right? So I think that's where we're going. Going into the hunter. Number 9. Okay, and what do you have in your hand as a tool? The vessel. Okay, I love this. The reason why, right? Your vessel. Okay, and what is this in regards to? The prayer. Beautiful. The prayer is real. Faith is power. So this is in regards to the prayer. Okay. Which is most definitely mouth. So you as the mask in the realm of the hunter, you know, which immediately makes me feel like you're hiding, not even hiding, suppressing your beautiful in the midst of this hunter. With your vessel in your hand, the gloriousness of that because of the prayer. It's like there's so much more to this life than hiding all your awesome and amongst this perception of this hunter world, when it really is all about the glory of you and your vessel and how beautiful all of that is and how we're believing or limiting or perceiving, etc. your gloriousness. Okay? Whew. I love this. I love this. And I almost feel like warrior for you. And it's beautiful that is, you know, Libra, you all, you know, your zodiac sign inherently is that lovely, lovely aspect of being able to really appreciate and understand the beauty of all that is. And for any Libra to feel like this, going into this realm, with because of the prayer that their vessel is whole and more, and that it is all for good, or not even good, that it is so much more. There's more to this life than that. I'm just want to, tell you that this is true. Your prayer is true. It is true. And the universe wants to show you that. So, wow, my air hug, most definitely. Okay, so from the Awake Oracle, we have intent. Okay, you see that beautiful pearl? You see that beautiful pearl? It's very much the vessel too. Very much the vessel. Okay. You are here because you wanted to be. You are not just a human, love. You are that glorious pearl on the inside as well. Yeshi. Yeshi Sogo. 333. Number 33. And I do believe, and I will read it, but this card is like your spiritual gangster. Like, this is your ride. This is your vessel. Or not even your vessel, like, I have to read it because it's just, you're going to like it. The beloved. Absolutely. That is exactly the motion I was giving. You see the hands holding that heart? I mean, that is exactly the way I was feeling when I was, that is you. That is lovely. Gorgeous. That pearl being held in that oyster, for the right, in the right way, right? For the all intents and purposes, that vessel holding your spirit. You are far more, Action. Waxing gibbous. And this is number 15. Action. And would you look at that glorious action? That's glorious action. That's a real embodiment of your joy, right? All the colors of the rainbow. Most definitely intent. Knowing that you are loved and whole. And beloved is number 5. Let me read Yeshi. Hang on, I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Okay, Libra. Here we go. And let me read this for your beautiful blue selves. Pardon me, didn't mean to bump. Okay. Here we go. And again with the 3s. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. Exactly. You are so much more, and you are so being asked to commune with yourself. Wow. And I want to read a little bit more because this is the beginning of an annual cycle that we all really just need to know as much as we can, so that we can responsibly and lightheartedly, but with certainty, propel ourselves forward to the best possible scenario, right? For ourselves. Let me read this little bit here. Okay, so spiritual Blah, blah, blah. Spiritual teachings from Bhutan hold that the great Indian master, I'm not going to say that, was called to Bhutan from Tibet to... Let me fly through this part here. Okay, so he flew from Tibet to Bhutan on the back of a supernatural tigress, landing in a cave high up in the cliffs of Bhutan. He spent the next 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days meditating and performing rituals to subdue the demons of the land, liberating Bhutan from the terror into peace. Now, the supernatural tigress is believed to have been Yeshi Tsogyal, a yogini guardian for humanity, and an emanation of the compassionate goddess of peace, prosperity, and long life known as White Tara. Yeshi Tsogyal's power is that of the tiger siddha, or medicine of spirit tiger. Her presence in a reading indicates that a boldness of spirit and willingness to engage your challenges will create the path to inevitable success. She represents our ability to generate the spiritual power necessary to accomplish what needs to manifest for the greatest good. This oracle encourages you to call upon your higher spiritual guides for assistance. This empowers them to bring their light to the world through you, and for you to grow in your own spiritual advancement too. Remember, enlightenment is a team effort with extraordinary individual players working together as one. You belong on such a team. It's all about your empowerment through your spiritual connection. That is just beautiful. And thank you for playing along. I'm really a big supporter of the summer solstice and our own personal leap off the top of the Wheel of Fortune. It's just beautiful. It really is. You are beloved. Take action in that. Okay, let's see what your tarot says, because I really could wax on about the glory of a spiritual connection and what it can do for you. And how loved you are, Libra. And you are most definitely being asked to start swimming in all of that beautifulness, because it is in regards to the prayer. And Ansus, which, this is a worldwide collective prayer. This suppression of the self, or not even suppression, perception of needing to be anything other than your glorious awesomeness. It doesn't feel good, right? And it's not a natural feeling for us. That's why this right here, no heart should ever feel as if they have to suppress any part of them in any realm of any hunter aspect. And that is the prayer. That this is all glorious and that we are all meant to be fully ourselves and glorying in that spiritual connection, because we all have it. So again, collective prayer and collective answer. And I just pray that I can give you the right words to see how supported and loved you really are, we really are, because Spirit never ceases to show up, and all we need to do is really ask and trust that it will. Excuse me. I just ran out of air. Whew. Let me take a sip of coffee. Hang on. Okay. Wow. Warrior for the self, sure. All right, well, let's cut. Let's see where this message is going, so we can get our beautiful Libras off on their spiritual path of awesomeness. All right, perfect. Number 14, Temperance. Out with the old, in with the new perspective. You are most definitely divine in a vessel. The alchemist itself holds you new perspective. Most definitely divine in a body, the vessel, because of the prayer. For sure. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see the self. Four of Cups. Yeah. Praying. Praying for this beloved aspect to be true. That you are truly a vessel. And Spirit is most definitely giving you the invitation, sending you your spirit tiger. Like, let's go. Get in your vessel, let's ride. Why? The Empress. Because that is the way that you are so loved and supported by all that is. That wants you to be your glorious full self, because you came here to be yourself, not to be any version of what is externally acceptable or preferred. No. No, that's you're being asked to be you, because you are the answer to the prayer. Wow. Whew. Beautiful, beautiful Venus, Libra, blue path. Beautiful. Beloved. Please know how special you are. Let me see the past. Good. Queen of Cups. This is going to be you in the past. Okay. The beloved. Maybe even praying. Feeling there's more, for sure. Okay, let me see the surrounding environment. Okay, definitely the prayer and intent, but that clean place of receptive. Now, this is beautifully neutral. Receptive, very much the warrior. You know, just letting that neutral, fertile place be where your information comes from. You know, versus this mask and this hunter. Make it be of the beloved, of the prayer, of the spirit tiger that's always there for you, of the flow that comes to you, of knowing that there's more. There's more. Much more to see. And embrace. Embrace is the word I'm looking for. Page of Wands is you in the present. Intent. Ecstatic action. Most definitely going on this ride that you're being invited to take. With joy. And again, intent. Okay, so you're up for it. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles, is your future situation, which is knowing that you are not alone. Prayers are answered. You're far more than a vessel. You are so protected, it's ridiculous. There is no hunter that's real. And there's no need for a mask. There's just no need for a mask. Supported, not alone. Exactly. This is you in the future, knowing that faith is power. You are not alone. The invisible made visible, far more than a vessel. You will be very aware. Very aware that your prayers were heard, that your prayer is always heard, and that your appreciation of the moment that you are in is so powerful with this rune here and this invitation from White Tara that your intent and your love and your understanding of all of this is the most glorious gift that you can ever give to the environment that you are in at any point when you feel called to do so. And it hurts my heart to think that any Libra would ever feel limited in their ability to express just that. There's so much love here for you, Libra. There's so much love here. I feel like showed light. Can I see the middle, please? Thank you. Thank you. The magic. The magician. Much more than vessel, prayer in hand. You make this real, love. Your intent is everything, and all that is wants you to feel loved and appreciated and express that. And know that you are magic. You are. You have every single thing you ever needed right now in the moment that you're in. As above, so below. As within, so without. This mask and this hunter not serving you. Vessel with a prayer, most definitely. Prayer's answered, right? Act in that. Act in that. That certainty that you are most definitely the beloved and your intent is heard. Your prayers are answered. Exactly. 9 of Cups. Knowing, feeling beloved. Again, with this loving action. Expressing yourself. No mask. Express yourself. Lovely, lovely Libra on the blue path. Express your beautiful self. You have it. You got wisdom for days. You can see every color of the rainbow. Your third eye is on time. Trust. You have the Fool as your hopes. Absolutely. Trust. Prayers are answered and your vessel is yours on purpose. Most definitely. Trust in all that is to take very, very good care of you. Don't compete with all this because it is not for you. And it only takes away from what actually is for you. Because then we get in our own way, Okay. Let me see the fear, please. Let me see the fear. Whew. Yeah. 7 of Swords is your fear. And that feels very much the mask in the realm of the hunter and prayer, even. Verbal strife. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to ever explain any of this. Because some just won't get it until they are ready. No one will ever hear a word you say unless they're open to it. Right? And you know this as a Libra. And again, words are very important to you. You know, the understanding of them and what they mean. And again, appreciation as well as wisdom. Let me see how that evolves. How this evolves over this. Good. Okay. Standing in your prayer, being real, knowing you are beloved. You are absolutely every single bit of lovely that you ever wanted to be. And it's just waiting on you to have fun with it. Graduation. Certainty. A full vessel. Playing with all that is, knowing again that you are the pearl. The world is your oyster. Literally. Speak that into existence, right? Chariot on the bottom. Most definitely speak that into existence. Start speaking over your life like you mean it. This is not the way to speak. This is the way to speak. Just one. Can I have one? One for advice. Oh, well, you gave me two anyway. Okay. That's two. Page of Cups. Exactly. Exactly. A full vessel. Knowing the prayer is real. You just call it what you'd like to. And again, the unseen follows up with it. Spirit follows up with it. Trust that. Imagine it all the way that you want it to be and act as if, right? You are the most beloved. Again, the world is your oyster. Act in that. You will see your prayers come true. You most definitely will. And this is you seeing your prayers come true. Full vessel, full appreciation. Look at all that. Abundance, gloriousness, absolutely certain in their own full self. The Queen of Pentacles. Full self. Wow. Appreciation for your vessel and your prayers. Yes. Yes. Speak that into existence. Prayer is heard. Prayer is real. Faith is necessary, though, as well. You can pray all day, but if you don't believe for a second that it's possible, you'll never see this tiger when it arrives. So in the realm of the hunter, do be certain that you are loved and prayer is real. And what did this say? Hang on one more time. Because this is just, anytime I see some of these archetypes are so huge. But again, the magician in the center, this is something that you're coming into acknowledging about yourself, especially with this Ansu's rune and prayer being the why of this. You're going to see your prayers come to fruition to the degree that you play in it. And I want to make sure that I give you, I just feel all kind of love for you, Libra, right now. And I really want to make sure that I give you as much as I can with this particular message. Because, we all really, really are praying to know and feel and trust that this is all true, right? So one more time with Yeshi. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what. Continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within, right? There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. And I'm feeling that dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection versus this, right? Definitely a dramatic breakthrough is imminent. And success within that. You're very, very loving and lovingly supported, Libra. I want to say thank you. I think that's what I have. Oh wow. Psh. High Priestess on the bottom. You know, again, this spirit tiger. Trust your spiritual connection. It is leading you everywhere that you want to go. And it is most definitely yours. But the unfortunate part about this lovely, lovely air sign Libra is there's very little air in this. You know, this is a certainty that comes through spirit. This is not facts that you need to find or, you know, things that other people say or aspects of how the, you know, external world works at all. Some of this may not be even be able to really be even explained to yourself when you're, you know what I mean? There's a certain amount of just trust in your connection that is necessary for your peace and for, you know, a beginning of a new path with you being fully yourself. Most definitely starts with trusting that you are most definitely everything you ever needed to be right in the moment that you're in. And this is all for you to be able to see that right now. So what a beautiful, beautiful precipice to be on in regards to prayer. That your intent is everything. You are so loved. Trust your spiritual connection. You're magic. I love you, Libra. Until the next one. Peace. Well, hello there, Libra. If you chose this luscious, beautiful, wondrous red path, then this is going to be your week. And I just saw something up here that caught my eye because sometimes you just need a rainbow unicorn butterfly kitten. Okay, so let's. You gotta love it. Gotta love how the universe works. Okay, so the rune we're working with. Excuse me. We have manas, which means humanity. Wow. I am just amazed. I'm amazed at all of these readings so far, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful Libra for being here right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with the archetypes. Excuse me. I have one archetype here for essentially the moral of your story, for the beginning of your new path. The mentor. Would you look at that? The mentor. And then I just heard, because sometimes you just need a rainbow unicorn butterfly kitten. Okay. Hey, someone's got to spread the love, right? Thank you, Libra. So this is going to be you as yourself. Kairos. Kairos. Which essentially is the archetype of mythic time, non-linear time, that space in between where your imagination lives and anything is possible. I love that. I love that. Okay. Magical humanity right here. Stay. Thank you. and where you're going. The fault line. Well, that explains why humanity might need a rainbow unicorn butterfly kitten right now. And a little bit of magic. What it could be, right? What do you have in your hand as a tool? The gem. Full appreciation of the self is what I just heard. The gem. Good. Yes, please, mentor. That, most definitely. Humanity needs to know how valuable they truly are inherently. And why. Agape. Exactly. Unconditional love of all that is absolute value in any moment that you're in. Look at how glorious all that fire is. Wow. And look at this with the mentor and the owl for you and your all that fire. Huh. Okay. I love this. Oh, glorious Libra. I love this. Let's see what your oracles are. That explains my silly coming in. Mine are being bliss. Right? Bliss. We are here to play and enjoy our lives. Most definitely. Let's heal that fault line. Fill it up with love and awesomeness. Because it's time for our true self to be seen. The attitude of sacred rapture. And this is all about integration. Oh, excuse me, integration. Number 29. Wow. The medicine wheel. Number 35. For the mystical shaman. All things work together for good. Wow. I think that goes above agape. The real gem right there. Let's see. And the void. The dark moon. And I said the new moon on another reading. I think this is the void, of course. I mean, I guess I could look at the book, but... Would you look at the figure there? Laying on the ground? Or in the void? Very Kairos. Very imagining anything is possible. Very calm. Easy, though, too. And I love that my owl is sitting with your owl. Okay. All right. It's for humanity. I'm going to read this for you so we can get started properly there. Red path. Beautiful, beautiful Libra. Which one is this? The attitude. 29. Here we go. Right there. All right, let's see. Let your true self be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith and wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress, even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. Now I do, since this is an annual thing. I mean, this is a long-term trajectory and you have some really magical stuff here to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of this. To feel that you are fully seen, To feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are honors your true self. To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld in all of your uniqueness, To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld in all of your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength is deeply empowering. This is how Spirit sees you. So when you connect with Spirit, you learn to love yourself and others unconditionally and become generous with your forgiveness. You are also less likely to be hoodwinked by ego. You start to see yourselves and others at the soul level. When we are beheld, the need to behold arises. We need to bear witness to the sacred, to acknowledge what is true, which means cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, and confusion with the clarifying knife of higher perception. There is quantum power in pure vision. It empowers the viewer and also that which is viewed. Seeing from a position of inner spiritual truth, we look below the surface, which has alchemical potency to set healing in motion. Rapture is a state of intensely pleasurable joy that lifts one into communion with the sublime and the sacred. It is not only a personal experience, but also a transfusion of divine delight into the collective soul of humanity. This is the kind of joy that is generous, soulful, without reason or agenda, and delightfully contagious. It is a wake-up call. It shifts any stubborn clinging to negativity. It refreshes the soul and nourishes the heart. It reminds us that everything is okay. Rapture is the astonishment, the sudden intake of breath, in response to an inner realization of something beautiful and beyond description. It tears us out of our misery and despair and plugs us into an electrical current of enlightenment. The darkness is cleared in an instant. A beatitude is a blessing, the highest blessing. The oracle of Beatitude, sacred rapture, brings guidance that the beautiful healing truth of Spirit is your reality. All else is a nightmarish misuse of imagination by the ego. When you sense Spirit at work in your life, totally trustworthy and having your back, you are seeing clearly. When your hopeful heart feels empowered, you are in a zone of truth. Trust in those moments. Recall them whenever you can. Count all your positive moments and wins, no matter how inconsequential they may appear. Every one of them is a precious drop of divine nectar nourishing your heart. Allow yourself to see and be seen. And remember that even in the tremors, trials, and tribulations of human life, you are a radiant soul who is growing ever more luminous through the wisdom, compassion, and strength distilled through those experiences. Look for the light beneath all phenomena, and you shall know the peace and love that is with all beings always. I mean, right? Rainbow, unicorn, butterfly, kitten. I just can't get over that. Be your glorious, lovely, awesome self. That is the truth. Collectively. Unconditional love starts at home, right? Starts at home with ourselves and giving ourselves a chance to be that. Giving ourselves a chance to be that. Okay, so let's see here. In regards to the mentor, which I do believe that, we all lead by example one way or the other. But I think you are truly being acknowledged as a wise Libra here on this red path. Yourself as Kairos, again, is that mythic time, that non-linear scenario, that in-between, when you're in the zone, the goo of it all, the void. Anything is possible. Everything is possible. Going into this fault line where there's this gap of luscious awesomeness, right? Or perception of it. With the gem, what you find truly valuable in your hand. Because of unconditional love for humanity. And we all most definitely want this highest blessing of sacred rapture always in all ways. So thank you, Libra, for being willing to go into this fault line, which, we all have, and we are all looking to, again, fill, right? Or mend. And this, again, looks like filling the fault line with love and fire, which is, spirit and joy, right? Okay. Let's see. What message do we have? Okay, whoa. No, we all can't come. We're not going to do that. They get excited. I'm like, one at a time. Okay. Let me do this again. We're going to cut. All right. Thank you. My cheese is like super here for you, apparently. So we have the situation for Libra. Sharing your grail. Totally unconditional love moving forward. That's beautiful. Thank you, Libra. Let me say thank you for humanity in advance. Libra as the self, please. The lovers. Nice. Talk about sacred rapture. And let your true self be seen. That's all about integration with yourself. In this luscious void of all that is good, and it's all in your hands at any time you choose to use it. Bliss all the way. That is how the world works. Wow, what a shining example of love and magic. And the value of self, like choosing yourself in any moment you're in, and the joy of that is rapture, right? Most definitely. And maybe see the foundation, the why. Page of Swords. I love that. Willingness. Faith and wisdom over judgment or doubt. This is faith in his own wisdom. This is his sword, the Page of Swords. Pink face, he's neutral. He's vulnerable. He trusts. He trusts his sword. Fluffy white clouds, blue skies, birds as messengers. He knows he's got whatever information he needs. He trusts it. No fault line there. No fault line there. The only fault line is when we don't hold this gem in our hand. Queen of Swords is you in the past, which is very Libra. Okay, knowing that you have those messages coming in. Hence, this is why you are being shown as the mentor with bliss and the medicine wheel. So an understanding of this, wanting to trust yourself, trusting your wisdom. Okay. And the Queen of Swords has got a lot of agape. She really does. High discernment, but at the same time, very sensitive to the all of it as well. That's understanding the messages that the page is getting, right? And using them for the best. Surrounding environment, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is very medicine wheel, very much those that may need mentoring in regards to this. Maybe even humanity. The desire for rapture. But you're not alone. And that, again, is even Kairos. Or the fault line. It's really all of it. Because the Five of Pentacles is very much about perception. Very much about perception and where your faith is. Or your trust, even. Because these figures in this card, their faith is in the fault line. It's not in the all that is, in agape. The invisible made visible, I think, is what we're going for here. So the surrounding environment is definitely in need of this particular information, right? This balm to the soul. Three of Pentacles is going to be you in the presence. Willing, standing in the fault line, understanding the medicine wheel, holding your own gem in your hand. In regards to humanity, I just heard understanding. Understanding this. And that there is a need for all of us to understand how beautiful we really are. How beautiful we really are. And this is the Seven of Wands. That's how your Knight of Cups plays out in the future. Which is very much standing on that fault line with agape all around them. Enjoying their life. I mean, that's a heart-covered shirt. He doesn't even have shoes on. That's rapture. Endless. Full value in self. And valor. Valor is the word. Collective valor. Very much standing in the trust in self. Ten of Wands. Very much standing in the trust in self. Mentor for sure. Mentor for rapture. That's awesome. Wow, Libra. You've got some impact that you're going to make. I mean, this is really beautiful. Rapture for everybody, right? Sovereignty for all. Sovereignty for all. Rapture for everybody. The Two of Cups is your center, your bridge in the middle, your event or catalyst that's going to bring this all into perspective. And it feels like recognizing that fault line is something that needs to see value in itself, and that needs unconditional love, that needs to know or feel. Humanity. The bliss of humanity. Again, with this Kairos, it really is the stuff of anything is possible. It is the stuff of rapture. Wow. Wow. And offering the cup of, hey, I understand now what this feels like, so let me share it. Right? And you just being in the bliss that you will be or are propelling towards. You will be leading by example. And we have the Ace of Swords here that just popped out. This is going to be your cross, your block, your thing in the way, which is the sword. Taking it on. Because you are being referred to as a mentor. Maybe you don't realize how very, 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 very right you are and how very good you are at all of this. Maybe this is your particular fault line. You are so beautiful. And don't worry, the universe wouldn't give you empty compliments. If the universe thinks you're ready, you're ready. You're ready. Okay, so let me see the hopes here. So give me some context. Psh, the Ace of Cups pops out. Apparently you're ready. You're ready. Ace of Cups is the hopes. That's agape for sure. Mythic even. Kairos. It's like, yep, the universe said, please take this sword and this cup of awesome and pour it all over the world because you can appreciate it. You step up. I just yelled at you. Step up. There's your fear. The Page of Pentacles. Feeling good enough. Holding that gem in your hand. For whatever reason, you're standing on this precipice of your own value, but you're holding your value in your hand. And the universe wants you to absolutely see that as true. Because you have a gift for humanity. And it begins with trusting yourself. Wow. Wow. See yourself as blessed, my love. See yourself as blessed. Let's see here. Oh, this one, please. See yourself as blessed. Absolutely. You are guided. 4 swords. This golden sword right here. That is that stuff of the mentor. There's your Ace of Swords right there as well. That voice within. Your true self. You're going to trust him. You're going to trust him. That's how that evolves. And I do believe that you do trust it. You're just hesitating or even hovering on what your real value is for humanity, or to humanity in regards to how the world works. And I think maybe that's the beginning of this path, is you realizing what you do, how much you do have to give and how much you are, loving I almost said loving a bottle, but you're not loving a bottle. Loving your hand. You are so much this gem. Okay. Oh, you Libras. I'll tell you, like I said, all these readings are amazing, but Libra, you're just glorious. Okay. The Fool is your advice, which is absolutely trust in all that is good. Bliss, Kairos, your true self. Unconditional love, the wonder of humanity and what it could be. That sacred rapture is an absolute gorgeous, most definitely wonderful thing to aim for and trust in. And not even from a mentor aspect, but for yourself. And again, leading by example is you in the future. So, and that, like I said, it all starts at home. Okay, let's see the outcome, please. This one. Can I have an outcome for this particular first point on this path? The High Priestess. Oh, wow. Libra, you're going to be definitely trusting your spiritual connection. And I think that's the whole mentor point here. The flow of all that is good would like to flow to you, through you, for you, around you, and because of all that ever could be blessed by you. We need you fully yourself, Libra, in the most beautiful way, and trusting that innate to always show you in any moment that you're in that it is all for you. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is all for you, most definitely. 2 of Wands on the bottom. Your value in your hand, standing at the fault line, deciding it's all yours. How do you want to see that, right? Start to trust yourself. And I don't even want to say start to. Continue to. Joyous breakthroughs, right? Joyous breakthroughs right now. This is the beginning of a very, very wonderful path. Life-changing. Collectively, even. Wow. Let's see here. And again with this hopes being the Ace of Cups and your fear being the Page of Pentacles. That's like hoping in the flow of all of this being true and that you could just be walking in that, right? And the fear is just holding yourself in it. And that is that fault line, which can only be healed over, it's a compound thing. To feel as if it's true, hope that it is, trust that it is, and see it play out. So it's going to be a reinforcement rapture for you. And again, this leading by example is going to happen. And I'm so glad it's you, with this particular message. Because sometimes you just need a rainbow unicorn butterfly kitten. And again, whoever you are wonderfully magical. And it was really a joy to read for you. Trust. Wow. I can't wait till the next one. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see where this goes. But until then, it was really lovely to read for you. Love never ends. We never die. Prayer is real. Faith is power. Agape. Rapture is the way. I am is the way. You've got this. Thank you so much, Libra. I believe that's your message, and it's a beautiful, wonderful start. And again, your advice is take that leap into believing that this is all true, and start to trust your feedback from yourself and your experiences. Okay. But other than that, it's wide open. Again, this is all in your very capable, precious, in midst of rapture hands. How lovely. Thank you, Libra. I'm going to let you go there until the next one. This was really, really lovely. Thank you. Peace.